Hey guys, so here's the idea for today. We're going to strengthen our ability to come up with new rhythmic possibilities over 3/4 time. And this is a very easy way to think about this. And I think if after we do all the variations, it's like 50 plus different rhythms, and they're really easy to come up with and categorize in your mind. So it'll give you a lot of opportunity to explore a song and not repeat yourself rhythmically at all if you don't want to. And so what we're going to do, I'll just demonstrate, you guys can give me some feedback on this if you want me to demonstrate this stuff, or you just want me to tell you what the technique is so you can just go practice it yourself. I don't know. So today I'm going to do a little different. I'm just going to play over the first 8 bars of the tune, demonstrating the concept so as not to, waste any of your time on this. And the first thing that we did, it makes it easier for me to do it too, I guess, because I can just do one at a time. So the first thing we did was we just did a core rhythm and then a rest, and that gives us 3/4 time. So if we look at these measures, in every exercise we do, we're going to do the same thing. So measure 1, we'll do core rhythm 1, so it would be ta, ta, rest. Then measure 2, core rhythm 2, t, 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 rest. Then core rhythm 3, it's going to be ta, t, t, rest. Core rhythm 4, t, t, ta, rest. Core rhythm 5, ta, t, rest. Core rhythm 6, t, ta, rest. And core rhythm 7, t, ta, t, rest, right? And then I'm just going to stop and then explain what the next thing is. So this we know is review because we already did this. So here it is, first 8 bars of up jump spring, core rhythm rest. So that actually sounds very nice, right? So that's the first possibility. Then the second possibility that we did is we turned that backwards. So we did rest core rhythm 1, rest core rhythm 2, rest core rhythm 3. So let's do that. So here we go. Rest, then the core rhythm. So that sounds good too. So now what we're going to do today that'll give us like an exponential amount of new variations is we're going to change what we're doing in the rest. Right? So the first thing we'll do is we'll just play a quarter note. Instead of a rest, we'll play a quarter note. So it was a quarter note rest. So here's what that sounds like. So it's core rhythm 1 and a quarter note, core rhythm 2 and a quarter note. You get what we're doing. Here we go. Right? And then we'll change it around. So we'll do quarter note and then the core rhythm and then the core rhythm, right? So here we go. That was a little sloppy. I'd probably go back and practice it, but you get the point, right? So now we did a quarter note. So now we'll just take that quarter note that we're displacing and make it into 2 eighth notes, right? So it'll be core rhythm number 1 and 2 eighth notes, core rhythm number 2 and 2 eighth notes, core rhythm number 3 and 2 eighth notes. You get it? Get it? So it's really super easy to do. Very nice. I mean, it's a linking that in that particular order. There's a linking thing that's starting to happen. Now we'll just turn it around and do the eighth notes first. So we get eighth note core rhythm, 2 eighth notes core rhythm, 2 eighth notes core rhythm. Okay, so here we go. It's backwards. It's really pretty easy. I don't know. If it's not easy, go slower and work on the core rhythms at a slower pace until you really are seeing the core rhythm or hearing the core rhythm as the sound that it is. Then put an eighth note in front of it is really pretty easy. The last variation today is going to be eighth note rest, eighth note. there really is no reason to go eighth note rest because that's just like a short quarter note, right? So we're going to go rest, eighth note. And so the beginning, it'll be ta, ta, rest, ti, 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 rest, ti, ta, ti, ti, rest, ti. But it'll feel like a pickup to the next chord rhythm, right? And that's kind of the way this works out. So here's the first version with the rest and the eighth note being after the chord rhythm. Right? And now we'll do it with it as a pick at the first beat of the measure. So it'll be eighth note rest chord rhythm. So rest ti ta ta rest ti 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 rest ti ta ti ti like that. Here we go. And there you have it. Now, when I practice, I don't do it like this at all. I'll do it for 8 bars, like I'll do the pattern for 8 bars, and then I'll try to utilize the pattern for the rest of it. And a couple variations you could do, like if one of these is giving you trouble or you're having trouble thinking about it, just do it for a whole chorus and then try to improvise implementing it. And the idea, long range, the idea for this is to have these as vocabulary that your inner ear sings to you. So to do that, it's going to take quite a number of repetitions of working these kinds of ideas into your playing. And then where it becomes super useful is like if you have to play, like let's say you're making a recording and you have to play a couple choruses, you can completely change your rhythmic vocabulary from chorus to chorus, and then you won't be repeating yourself. And it'll make you hear other things. A lot of times, if I just want an idea, I'll just randomly pick out a chord rhythm like number 3 and 4, ta, ti, 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 ta, right? And now I've got something to work with. And after I hear that rhythm, then it can stimulate my mind into hearing other things. And now I'm off in playland again. Hope this stuff is helping you. So take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye.